Chavez, and I'm doing a presentation on the argument of should women be allowed to fight in combat in the United States forces. For many years now, there has been a growing question of whether women should fight alongside their male counterparts in the battlefields with the U.S. forces. In my presentation today, I would like to take the side that I believe that women should be allowed to fight for what they believe in and for the country that they live in. In history today, there have been many instances where women can fight in the war, but not in the ways that they can today. Back then, women could help in industries or in other factories, but never on the battlefield. In today's wars, there are more women who are being put into positions that are more dangerous and more active that cause women to be more exposed to the enemy. In my presentation today, I would like to go over 4 main points with you guys. One of the reasons why I came up with my conclusion is because of some research that I came up with was said that everyone in the Army has to pass a certain physical requirement. And there has been question of whether women should be allowed in combat because of their physical strength. But in fact, if women do pass these physical requirements, I would see no problem in them joining the male counterparts in these certain situations. Secondly, I feel that women should be able to fight in combat for our united forces is because of a sense of loyalty. I feel like any woman or man that has the loyalty to their country to be able to fight in these crucial situations should be able to do so. And my third and final point for this question of why women should be allowed to fight in combat is because I think that they bring a different type of leadership to the United Forces. Men tend to be very stern and controlling in the situations, but with a lot of research in this subject, I've found out that women bring a different sense of leadership while being more calm and collected, and also more caring for their soldiers and squad. The second question that I came up with and talked a lot about in my paper is how can women advance in the United States forces? One major concern that people have for women in the United Forces is that sometimes people think that women aren't capable to make certain calls in tough situations because people nowadays are so used to the men leadership and their brute force. But I'm here to tell you today that women can do anything that men can, especially in our wars today, because nowadays it's more mental than physical, with people using drones more than actually being in the battlefield and using their brute force. In conclusion, I would like to say that I think I've made my point pretty clear that women should be allowed in the wars, and not only in the wars, but in the frontline combats, if that's what they're willing to do, because anyone who wants to fight and is brave enough to do that for our country, they should be able to, whether being man or woman. And secondly, I believe it is false that women are a weaker sex than men because they can do just about anything that they put their mind to. Well, that concludes my presentation, and thank you guys for listening to me.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burnt lungs, sour taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18.